taunt, so they will song away.
Yeah, he jumped in and got it on the Beyond's BKB and then chopped them down. Or actually, I believe Smash got that kill. But fight going to continue. Now Vaughn is going to show up. Fly is in some trouble. That's who Smash is going to focus actually with all the illusions. Might want to spread him out more, and now finally does. Putting it back over to help assist Vaughn. Patzel, though, is going to bring down that support, but will fall. Ifrit's like, you know what? I got this. Kill secured, bringing in that Calling Blade, and Void Boys have lost 3. Buyback only on the Spectre. 60 seconds on Haunt. Where's the refresher? 50 seconds on that. And that tier 3 tower was already down before Not Today got here. I'm guessing courtesy of Smash's Naga. Now we could be in danger of Void Boys actually losing some racks right here, but we'll see how well they can defend 3v4.
Yeah, Naga actually, Smash just popped Refresher and put it back on the Courier. If he had mana, that would mean something, because he gets the song quicker and he got to you throw out the Mirror Illusions immediately. But instead, he's sitting so low on mana that it seems that is just another wasted Refresher this game. But still, I'm really surprised Void Boys tried to take that fight without the lasso. Very hard to do, but it's not like they had much of a choice. Beyond was under fire, and he wasn't going to be able to get out of that BKB or not. So they try to save their Private Ryan, and instead, they get destroyed. Now look at the Naga Illusions. Go to work.
Ifrit jumping straight in. Goodbye, Skywrath. 80 seconds down. No chance of coming back as the mid-racks falls. And let's see if they can get any more. They got to clear out some of these econ buildings. Maybe those effigies. No, they'll just move top and take those real targets down. Working on a tier 3 tower there. It's, okay, there's the glyph. That'll give time for both Batrider and Spirit Breaker to respawn, but the tier 3 tower is going to fall, and the racks are probably going to fall behind it. Haunt is finally back up. Let's see what they can do. There's a preemptive BKBs to get away from that sleep. They will grab Vaughn, keeping him up. But the sleep is enough. It's going to last longer than the BKBs now, and everyone is able to go ahead and blink, force, zap out. Tier 3 falls. He's going back in to clean up the racks, and beautifully done. He has so much mana right now. He gets away from that, and they're still going to try to give chase. They know where he's going. The black trail will lead the way.
It certainly will, but that was such a risky play. Now they're going to go in, realitying forward. They just can't smoke out of that. Miskow's down for sure, but can they get the flame break? Just the Yules to break it. Such a greedy play from him.
Nice swap. Is that going to get Vaughn out? I think it actually is going to. Mercy Please can still try to chase him down, but with this Bloodstone, so much mana coming back so quickly, even a decent amount of HP regenning, so he's out. Tier 2 tower is still there. Patsoul picks up the double as he brings down Stinger with some of those illusions, but their base a little bit gutted. Mid and the econ buildings cleaned out. Top, they lost that racks thanks to Vaughn's crazy behavior, testicular fortitude.
I mean, that was so risky. That was such a greedy move, and if they had seen it coming, he wouldn't even have got the racks. He would have been disabled so hard, but it was so ballsy and so unpredictable that it just worked. It's so crazy, it just worked, and they're able to disengage. Nice swap from the bench. He'll be back up shortly, and the racks is a big deal right now. 3 racks down. Void Boys pretty much fully on the defensive right now. Roche will be respawning in just under a minute, and that's probably when they actually start moving out further in across the map, because Aegis and Cheese is something that's too critical of this time. There's a lot of games that go hyper late, and you're like, it's barely worth the item slot, but this is still a very critical resource for both sides, the Aegis and the Cheese, for a lot of heroes. Yeah. I mean, even if Zeus gets a Cheese, for example, he doesn't have to worry about all the damage that we've been seeing from these illusions.
Yeah, and you pretty much called it earlier. Like, this is going to tick down to when this Aegis and Cheese become very important. You know, the third Roche, when I think we said that at like 25 minutes, and there hadn't been one Roche. And now, what, 40 minutes later, we finally see this third one respawning. And even still, like, no team can do Roche incredibly quick. There's an MKB now there for Vaughn, so that'll help a little bit. Obviously, the butterflies for both of the agility cores helps a little bit with the damage, but still, not the fastest Roshan game.
Okay. There is one thing that I want to talk about real quick. It's not been seen too much in Western Dota in general, and definitely not in North American Dota, but I want to mention the possibility. It's something that a couple of the best Naga players in Southeastern Asia do, is when they're down to just where the building's back, they actually use the Song of the Siren as a diversion type thing. Essentially, they pop their Manta, they pop their Mirror Image, they send those at the racks, and they get maybe a Blink Dagger or just a lot of movement speed to jump past and to lock those people out. They're caught inside the Song of the Siren if they're not BKB'd, and the illusions will be hitting the buildings. The only trick is you have to catch the heroes when they're away from the buildings, because you can't make the buildings invulnerable too. But if that works, it certainly works. At least waste a Glyph of Fortification. Either way, for now, that's not going to be the play. The play is get that easy Roshan, as Void Boys are, like I said, purely on the defensive, and we've got Cheese in the hands of the Vengeful Spirit and Aegis up for the Axe.
Yep, so giving it to the Axe once more. Here, though, they're going to find Smash in the mid lane. They're going to be able to pull back. Can they stop him from casting? He's silenced up with the Mirror Image. Or the Manta that time going out, of course. So he's able to get off that sleep, and he's just going to go ahead and TP out. Meanwhile, Patsoul trying to bring down Mistco. He's going to be able to escape.
He's going to BOT back in with Song available. He just refreshed
he refreshes in base. They're charging onto Mistco right now. There's a swap fly, keeping him guessing. Now the BKB going to be wasted because of that call. He's run a long way as Ifrit just keeps on moving.
He's on the tier 4s.
Patsoul trying to chase, but look at this. Top racks cleaned out. Tier 4s now are the target here for Smash. That's starting to pull people back. The charge coming back in the other way. Meanwhile, Patsoul is killing some people. How's he doing over there? His illusions almost get Mistco, but they've pulled back. They're now trying to chase Smash out of their base.
The diversion lets them get the dieback kill on Spectre. Spectre is without a buyback for 1 minute and 20 seconds, just about his death timer.
Vaughn on the bottom
if they can't
racks.
break Smash, they can't win the game. Fly calls GG, and in 68 minutes, not today, take it.
Well, there you have it. Getting pretty much just juked there in the end. That was really nice play, especially that refresher back in the base from Smash on that Naga Siren, and then, I don't know, going right for the tier 4s. Meanwhile, Patsoul was kind of pulled off, trying to bit off more than he could chew, I think, out there on his own.
Yeah, it was a difficult position for Void Boys, and I gotta say that I feel their tempo broke around the time that Patsoul picked up his refresher orb.
Yeah.